What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, man, God gave everybody a gift. He gave everybody something that they could do that um, should be used to bear witness to His greatness. And it's also to be used to help you sustain yourself and navigate through this life. Everybody got something, even the people that don't think they do. However, a lot of people don't fully max out their gifts, not because they don't recognize them, but sometimes it's because they lack the confidence to execute it to the fullest of its potential. Confidence in yourself is the difference between winning and losing, or what degree that you win, how big you win. You may have some wins, they may be some small wins, but the difference in the people who really, really, really um, show out and get it done in life compared to the ones that don't, you can factor in the hustle, you can factor in the grind, all that definitely are factors. But in some cases, it just comes down to simply a matter of a person not having the confidence, not believing in themselves enough to get it done. And it's crazy because it'll be people outside of yourself that see like, man, you just as good as this cat, or you could do the same thing. You know, you got the exact same natural God-given abilities, but you scared to pull that trigger. You won't pull that trigger, and that hinders us from winning a lot of times. It causes us to lose. You know, I always give basketball analogies, man. You know, because I love the game. I play the game a lot, and a lot of the principles of basketball can be applied to life. So I'm gonna give you another one. We've seen guys who have all the talent. They can jump out the gym. They beautiful shot, handles, just the whole package. But you look up and he only averaging 6 points a game. He's not aggressive, not assertive. And then you'll see this other guy who has less talent. You know, he can't really do all of the things that this guy can do, but he's averaging 21 points a game, 8, 9 rebounds. He's just doing his thing because he has the confidence in himself. He has the belief in himself that he's a good player. See, skill and will are not the same thing. You can have all the skill in the world in a particular field, but if your will is not strong enough to put that in motion, then the skill actually goes to waste. It goes to waste. Then you have an individual who's not as skilled, but his heart and his will, his determination is like, man, I got to have it. And this person is successful in sustaining themselves on a high level, and people are looking at you like, dude, it's like wasted talent. But it's all underlying underneath that. In most cases, is just a lack of self belief, man. You don't think you're good enough, and lack of confidence stems from a few sources. It stems from a few sources, man. It could have started a long, long time ago. And you ever see people in school? You know, we went to school, and we might have been this person. You know, you might have been this person I'm getting ready to describe. People who didn't have the best clothes, didn't have the name brand tennis shoes, and didn't always keep a fresh cut, and they just were not as open and as assertive, and their personalities were suppressed a lot of ways because they lacked the self-esteem and the confidence based on their appearance. They just didn't have that confidence. Then they got teased or whatever. Then you see some of those same people years later, they on feet. They doing good financially. They nice car, nice house. They doing better because they took that situation and said, man, now that I have control over this, I can put myself in a position to feed my own confidence. And those things should not feed your confidence. They shouldn't be the deciding factor into feeding your confidence. But the truth and reality of it is that when you when your physical presentation is on point, it does raise your self-esteem and your confidence. So if that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do. But if you're young and your finances are not in a place where you can get that done, it can cause a hit to your confidence. But even if you are not in those positions yet, make sure you don't let that take it away from you up here, because you have to be in your mind. You still have to be that person that you visualize yourself being or that you want to be. You got to be that in your mind if in the present time you're not there yet. Because if you become that person in your head and you build and believe on that, then you'll walk into that reality at some point. Just don't kill it in your own head. Confidence comes from no matter how many times I mess up or how many times I fail, I'm going back in the next time with the same amount of energy and optimism and aggression that I did the last 5 times that I struck out. That's confidence. And your respect will come from that, because people will look and say, man, he determined, boy. She determined. She keeps striking out, but she keep coming back because of a self-belief that you have. But if you don't have things, material things, don't let those be the deciding factor on how you feel about yourself. I understand. It's a self-conscious attitude that you can have if you're around a lot of people and they seem to have it together. But a lot of those people really don't have the confidence. A lot of those people, like I said earlier, their confidence is centered around those things. You remove those things, they butt naked up here. So, yeah, man, do the best you can. Don't let your current situation dictate where you know you can go and where you want to be. People think about it when it comes to dating and all that. Some people are like, man, I just don't have the confidence because my shoes ain't right. She not gonna never want to go out with a guy like me. And like, look, man, it's an old saying that says conversation rule the nation, man. You do the best you can with what you have, even if your stuff may not be the so-called top notch. Just make sure your clothes are clean, your appearance is clean, and your body is clean, and all that type of stuff. And then at the end of the day, present yourself with confidence. You'll get there, man. Or woman. All right, man. It's your big brother K-Rino. Happy Savior's Day. Catch y'all later. Peace.